Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. General Hospital spoilers. Sonny shipped off to Ferncliff. Looks criminally insane after Ava's plan works. General Hospital, GA spoilers revealed that Ava Jerome, Mora West, is hoping to cause Sonny Corinthos, Morris Bennett, nervous breakdown, and she wants it to happen in a very public way. Now that Ava has blackmailed the pharmacist into supplying Sonny with full placebos, she's a step closer to achieving her goal. However, Ava's plan comes with some dangerous risks. That goes for Ava and anyone else who might rile Sonny up while he's no longer medicated. Sonny has already proven how volatile and menacing he can be on the wrong dosage of his meds, and that's just with pills that are 1/4 strength. Now that we're dealing with total placebos, things are about to get ugly. Sonny will fly off the handle and exhibit some truly outrageous behavior in the coming episodes, so it's probably just a matter of who he'll hurt and how badly. Whether Ava's the victim or someone else, Sonny may look criminally insane by the end of all this. Valentin Cassadine's James Paddock Stewart original plan was to get Sonny sent to Pentonville, but the situation may shift now that Ava has commandeered this altered med scheme. Sonny might actually get shipped off to Ferncliff thanks to his public nervous breakdown and whatever crimes he might commit because of it. Of course, Sonny will surely get released once he gets the help he needs and the whole truth comes out. Unfortunately, Sonny's situation will get far worse in the meantime. It's clear that Sonny will have to deal with some serious struggles thanks to Ava's vengeful actions and this bold attempt to push him over the edge. Do you think Sonny might end up stuck at Ferncliff for a while? Will Ava's plan result in Avery Corinthos, Ava and Grace Scarola dad getting locked up? Regardless, our GA predictions point to Ava facing the comeuppance for going this far, so none of this is going to turn out well for her. General Hospital spoilers say Sonny and Ava's feud will build to some shocking moments, so we'll bring you updates on all the terrible news ahead. The residents of Port Charles are no strangers to high drama and unexpected twists, but nothing could prepare them for the latest upheaval involving mob boss Sonny Corinthos. For years, Sonny has ruled the underworld with an iron fist, navigating dangerous waters and protecting those he loves. But now, it seems that the tables have turned and Sonny finds himself on the brink of losing everything: his freedom, his sanity, and possibly his life. Ava's intricate plan. Ava Jerome has always been a master manipulator, playing people like pawns to achieve her ends. Her vendetta against Sonny has simmered for years, fueled by a complex history of betrayal, power struggles, and personal loss. But now, Ava's machinations have reached a fever pitch. Determined to destroy Sonny once and for all, she has concocted a plan so devious that even her closest allies are in the dark. Ava's scheme centers around making Sonny appear criminally insane. She knows that the only way to neutralize him permanently is to have him declared unfit to stand trial, thereby removing him from the equation entirely. With meticulous attention to detail, Ava sets her plan into motion, planting seeds of doubt and manipulating events to cast Sonny in the worst possible light. The perfect storm. The first phase of Ava's plan involves exploiting Sonny's recent mental health struggles. Ever since the traumatic events involving his father, Mike, Sonny has been grappling with bouts of anxiety and depression. Ava seizes upon this vulnerability, arranging for a series of incidents that make Sonny's behavior increasingly erratic. Strange messages appear in his home, hallucinations plague his waking hours, and anonymous threats push him to the edge. As Sonny's mental state deteriorates, those around him become increasingly concerned. Carly, his loyal wife, is torn between supporting her husband and fearing for his well-being. Jason, his right-hand man, is caught in a web of confusion, unsure whether to trust his instincts or the mounting evidence against Sonny. Even Sonny's children, who have always looked up to their father as a pillar of strength, begin to question his sanity. The breaking point. Ava's plan reaches its climax during a high-stakes confrontation. With the help of her accomplices, she orchestrates a situation where Sonny is pushed to his breaking point. During a tense showdown, Sonny appears to lose control completely, lashing out violently and uttering incoherent threats. The scene is carefully staged, ensuring that there are plenty of witnesses to testify to his apparent madness. The fallout is swift and devastating. Sonny is arrested and charged with multiple offenses, including assault and making terroristic threats. His lawyers argue that he is not responsible for his actions due to his deteriorating mental health, and a court-appointed psychiatrist is brought in to evaluate him. Ava watches from the shadows, her satisfaction hidden behind a mask of concern. Ferncliff beckons. The psychiatrist's report is damning. Sonny is deemed a danger to himself and others, and the judge orders him to be committed to Ferncliff, a notorious mental health facility known for housing some of the most disturbed and dangerous individuals. The news sends shockwaves through Port Charles, leaving friends and foes alike reeling from the sudden turn of events. At Ferncliff, Sonny is subjected to a regimen of intense therapy and medication. The once powerful mob boss is now a shadow of his former self, haunted by the ghosts of his past and the uncertainty of his future. His enemies rejoice at his downfall, while his loved ones are left to pick up the pieces and search for a way to bring him back. The aftermath. While Sonny's incarceration at Ferncliff is a major victory for Ava, it also sets off a chain reaction of unforeseen consequences. Carly, never one to back down from a fight, launches her own investigation into the events leading up to Sonny's breakdown. She is determined to prove that her husband was set up, and she enlists the help of some unlikely allies in her quest for the truth. Jason, meanwhile, takes a different approach. He believes that the key to freeing Sonny lies in uncovering the source of his hallucinations and the mysterious messages that drove him to the brink. His search leads him down a dark and dangerous path, one that puts him at odds with old friends and new enemies alike. Ava's downfall. As Carly and Jason dig deeper, they begin to unravel the threads of Ava's elaborate plot. Evidence of her involvement starts to surface, and her once solid alibi begins to crumble. Ava realizes that her victory may be short-lived if she cannot cover her tracks and eliminate those who pose a threat to her plan.